These three women are going to extreme lengths.
It's amazing.
From world-beating afros.
The last time I measured it was 4 feet 10 inches.
To eye-popping nails.
And how long are we looking?
12 inches.
And dreadlocks as long as 3 double-decker buses.
I am the real-life Rapunzel.
Their jumbo nails and hair are works of art, decades in the making.
I started growing my afro about 10 years ago.
I've been growing my nails for 32 years.
And they don't look like stopping anytime soon.
I will never cut my hair.
Culturally, having this hairstyle, it's a symbol of power, strength.
I would not consider having short nails again. No, not at all.
These are 3 of the most dedicated growers you will ever see. You probably haven't seen many heads of hair with as much volume as this.
I love my afro. It's a huge part of who I am. It makes me feel strong. It makes me feel empowered.
And that's because Simone is the proud owner of a Guinness World Record.
I previously held the Guinness World Record for largest afro, and I'm growing my hair out to attempt it again. The last time I measured it was 4 feet 10 inches in circumference, so the measurement is taken at eye level.
But volume like this doesn't just grow overnight.
I started growing my afro about 10 years ago. I had straight hair before then, and then I just decided to try the natural look. One day I Googled largest afro and I saw that Guinness had a category for it, and I was inspired to actually continue growing my hair and attempt it one day.
And it might surprise you just how little attention Simone gives her record-breaking curls.
People think my afro requires a lot of time, but really I'm a low-maintenance natural. It takes me about 10 minutes to get ready in the morning. So this is my pick. This gives me the ultimate volume for my fro. It's a must-have. Then I have my water just to freshen up the fro throughout the day.
While Simone's record has now been beaten, she's determined to reclaim her title.
In March of 2021, the previous record holder gained the title back. I will attempt to break the record again.
But Simone's journey has been about much more than just official recognition.
How do you feel going through this process?
I definitely feel more visible. When I see my face on websites, it's so bizarre, but it also feels really good. Like the messages that I get from people telling me that I inspire them. Culturally, having this hairstyle, it's a symbol of power, strength. A couple years ago, I would never think about walking down the street with my hair this wide and high because it just wasn't accepted. So now when I do it, I just feel super empowered. I can't imagine life without my afro.
From fertile follicles to incredible cuticles, next up is Cordelia.
I love my super long 12-inch nails.
These nails have been a labor of love for more than half her life.
I've been growing my nails for 32 years. I started growing them back in 1989.
The longest my nails have ever been was 16 inches.
And how long are we looking?
12 inches.
Having spent so many years with them, Cordelia has no issue going about her day-to-day life.
The nails actually fold back. Whenever I'm working, they fold back over my arm. So if I'm holding something, they're out of the way, completely out of the way. I don't go at anything fingertip first.
And being a nail technician herself definitely helps Cordelia keep her nails healthy and strong.
I trim them every once in a while just to keep them at 12 inches. I actually use a jewelry trimmer to cut them with because they don't fit in between a regular nail clipper. Because I'm a nail tech and I do know how to repair them if I do accidentally break them.
And to avoid accidents, Cordelia has devised new ways of working with her hands.
If I'm cooking something, like if I'm making hamburgers, having to make the patties, back and forth, that kind of thing can become an issue. I'll use my knuckles if I do have to do any scrubbing.
Cordelia shot to fame in 2020 when a TikTok she posted blew up, and she is now known as Miss Nails on social media.
The one that went viral, which has 17 million views, it was simply a hand washing video. Soap on the nails. Yes, they get a bath too.
A lot of times the comments are negative, but I like it. I enjoy answering them back.
So what do people that know Cordelia think of her super long nails?
Hey TikTok family, I'm back! And this is my little sister.
Hey.
Most of my life she's had them, so if she were to cut them, she wouldn't be her.
And the big question, will she ever cut them?
I would not consider having short nails again.
You never think about it?
No, not at all. Having long nails is an expression of myself. It's an extension of who I am.
And last, but definitely not least, here's 2009 Guinness World Record holder for the longest dreadlocks in the world, Asha.
I am the real life Rapunzel. I love it, and I will never cut my hair.
During a trip to the UK, she dropped into a salon for some TLC, but also to find out if she would now beat her own record.
Well, I kind of got hit with a question, and then I clicked back and I said, well, anything to challenge my hair and maybe change my look for just a little bit, I'm willing to try.
I saw Asha when I was a child on television, when she became a Guinness Book of Records holder, and I was quite inspired by it.
How much your hair weighs?
I think it's about 25 or 30 pounds when it's dry, not wet.
After some pampering, it's time to face a marathon challenge of untangling Asha's dreads.
Not taking anything away from Lou and this lovely lady here. They're not used to untangling this much locks, so it can probably take a little time. But my husband has really mastered it. I just don't even know how we do it, but he gets it done in like 30 minutes.
And while the salon staff tirelessly search for the longest dread to measure, Asha drops her hair care secrets.
I wash my scalp. The top of the head, I can probably do that 2 or 3 times a week to make sure I don't have a buildup of dirt and sweat in my scalp. But the full length, once a week. Say like this is a tub, I would sit with my back against, and my husband would fill up the tub and dump it in there. Let it soak for like 10 or 15 minutes with some bubble bath or something. And then he goes in, sit to the side of the tub and treat it like you're hand washing clothes. Then we use a huge bath towels to absorb the water. And once we get a lot of that water out, I sit outside. The sun hits really hard in my driveway. And it is dry, 2 hours.
And the big moment finally arrives. Asha most recently measured her locks at 103 feet. But what do they measure now? Time to find out.
110 feet. 110 and 10 inches.
It looks quite unlikely that the self-titled High Priestess of Dreads is going to be outgrown by anyone other than herself anytime soon.
Still jealous of everybody that's getting to see it better than me. It's amazing. Every time I look at my hair like this, especially over the balcony, it's amazing. I love it, and I will never cut my hair. Unbelievable.